Things are incredible right now. You know, obviously we've had some things go over the last year that has made it all across the news everywhere in rock and metal. But right now, Five Finger Death Punch is the strongest this band has ever been. From personal relationships to the way we're playing on stage to the set we're bringing over here to Europe. Actually, this is the first time this huge set is being seen right here in Europe. We're taking over to the States next year, but Europe's getting the huge stage show for the first time over here.
This might sound counterintuitive in a way, but having gone through what you've gone through, was that necessary to get you closer? You
know, they always talk about having to go through the storms to get to the sunshine and rainbows. I think that's definitely happened. One of the things that happened just the other day is, you know, it sounds silly on a certain level, but we all, after a show, usually split. Everybody goes in their general different directions. But a couple times on this tour, we've all had dinner together after the show, and you know, everyone's getting along. You know, once you get that one terrible negative element of addiction out of there, it makes everything else kind of fall into place and makes us the band that we are again today. Finally.
I didn't want to jump into the heavy bit this early, but because you are someone who gave up alcohol some time ago, so having seen your bandmate going through that, what was it like for you?
Well, I mean, I still struggle a little bit on that on myself. Right now, it's actually good that we have all come together on this tour. This is our first time out since you know, Ivan has gone through his issues, and we are all rallying around him. There's no drugs, no alcohol, no nothing within our camp. So we all are aware of the possibility of things that could have happened, and are much more appreciative of the things we have now, and are doing everything possible to make sure that we're able to keep on being a band, keep on playing the music, keep on coming out and doing shows for the fans out there as well. So I feel like we had to go through that to make us appreciate things again.
Have you noticed the change in creativity as well?
You know, that was one of the things that as a band, when you have that kind of thing going on, you really never know, like, is that responsible for the creativity, or is the individual responsible for the creativity? We had to go back and do 2 new songs for the new record coming out next year, because we took 2 songs from that record and put them on the Greatest Hits record. So I remember we had the music done, and we always do the music first and then send it off to Ivan, let him do his thing on there. As individuals, we don't want to be standing over top of him and be like, hey, we need you to do this. Dude is incredible at what he does. You do it and let us hear it, you know? So very free to do whatever he wants to do in the studio. And we were at the studio, and I hadn't heard the final product yet. I got there late, and it's like, Kael, listen to this. What do you think? I sat down, music started. 10 seconds into the verse, I immediately sent Ivan a text. I was like, dude, welcome back. Good to have you back, man. He is still Ivan Moody. He's able to connect to people on a certain level that very few people can do. Very visceral, right down the center. Able to touch a lot of emotions that everyone else is going through. And he's great at what he does, and damn good to have that dude back.